Wow. Okay guys, so I'm back and I'm going to talk, as I said, about the TFETP program, so that those who don't understand what it's about and why I decided to come with the program can finally get some clearance of the program. So the TFETP stands for the Taiwan Foreign English Teacher Program. So it's a program that is under the MOE. It was established by the MOE so that it can recruit foreign teachers from different countries to come and teach English in Taiwan. So it's coordinated by MOE officials, or the people who work there are appointed by the MOE to formally recruit individuals. So what happens in the program is that they take foreign English teachers and teaching assistants. Teaching assistants because upper at Taiwan, in order for you to be a teacher in a public school, you need a teacher's license. So if you don't have a teacher's license, you can only be a teaching assistant. And even with a teaching assistant, I don't mean the one that we are normally used to in South Africa, which has, let me put my mask in my pocket. So I'm trying to say, I don't mean the one in South Africa whereby they hire people who only have grade 12. I mean the one they hire people who have a degree. So in order to be a teaching assistant, let me start with the teaching assistant one before I go to the foreign English teacher requirements. Okay, so with the requirements, if you want to be a teaching assistant, number one, you must have a bachelor's degree from a recognized university. And by recognized, I don't mean they don't recognize the universities as the Kwamanyamazo or other universities, but what I mean is that Taiwan has a list of universities that they accept. Most of the time it excludes any online qualifications. If you're in South Africa, this can be your UNISA. If your degree you got it from UNISA, then they don't accept it. Any online degree. So they need most of, or I can say 50% of your qualification to be done contact or face-to-face. So they have a list. They provide it in the website, the TFETP website. They provide the list of universities that are recognized in South Africa. So in each and every country, there's a list of universities that they accept qualifications from. So you can go to that website, click on the list, and it will redirect you to the department's list, and then you'll see if your university is under that list. Okay, number two, you must have a clean background, a clean background, meaning you must have no criminal record. No criminal record. So I don't know whether they look at offense by offense or whatnot, but they say no criminal record. So andazi ke noma kuhamba case by case. If you've had a criminal record, what can they do if it's been removed, or you just went out of jail and you had a criminal record before? I don't know about that. You would need to inquire on that. But what I do know, no criminal record. So since now it's Feb, we must be applying. If you're in South Africa, you're applying for the August intake, which is called the fall intake. And this is called guys. So so yeah. So okay, kufuneka Jemba, we applying for the fall intake. Your police clearance, they stated that in the website, it must at least be from 1st January and onwards. So your police clearance must not be dated before January 1st, so that it wouldn't expire, because they give you a 6-month period where you need to apply, and then within that 6-month period, it's because kaloku abamqhelanga abantu oyi-YouTube apha esikolweni, so bandinike eza eyes sindijongayo bandenza ntoni, because abayazi noba I'm teaching online, which is not allowed here or whatnot. So you forgive me xa ndingathi ndi-disturbed, because ubane kudlula director nobani bandijongile bandenza ntoni, iwesi andinaklasi and ndizihlelele nje kwi-chair whereby kupholwa kuyo, umntu uyazihlalela nje apha esikolweni, qha ke le nto ba ingathi abayiqhelanga. So mali ba-disturbed nam, ndenzela uba if ndingabizwa ndikhawuleze urespond. So yi-degree, no criminal record. I would advise, if you are planning to apply for the fall intake, put in your application for your PCC now if you haven't already, because it takes a long time, guys. It can take 3 months, but if you have money, of course, it can take 2 weeks, because if you have money, 2,000 rand or above to be exact, you can apply for the one that comes out in 2 weeks. There are agencies that offer that, and if you want such an agency, I can hook you up with that. Now I used an agency because with the TFETP, they want all of these documents from the time of application. I want us to know that they want the documents from the time of application, meaning when you apply online, you upload a scanned copy of your degree, a scanned copy of your PCC, your police clearance certificate, right at that moment. Yes. So with teaching assistant, nazo requirements, there's nothing else that you need to have in terms of qualification. In terms of documents, besides that I've mentioned, you need to have 2 recommendation letters from someone who directly managed you. It can be, if you are in countries whereby you have a co-teacher, it can be your co-teacher, it can be your supervisor, it can be your manager, it can be your team leader, but it must not be your parents, it must not be your sibling or sister or friend or colleague. It mustn't be like that. It can be from your principal, from your director, but it must be someone who directly managed you. It can't be from your teacher, it can be from your principal. For recommendation letter, that's what I know so far. Gumdu who has supervised you. In terms of school, it can be your lecturer. Because for university students, they did state that it can come from a lecturer who was teaching you something and saw your behavior. And then besides those 2 recommendation letters, kudingwa a demo video. Demo video is a video of you teaching whatever subject you can teach. They just want to see how you teach, your teaching style, the way you interact with students, the type of questions you would ask in a class whereby students your English is not their is not their native language. So they need to see that. Yeah. What else besides a video? A statement of purpose. So a statement of purpose is more like an essay telling them what are your skills, your teaching style, why you think you deserve or you want to get into this program, what is your aim. I want to do A, B, and C. If I get accepted into this program, this and this and that. I am skilled in this and this and that. So the essay is about, I think the maximum words is about 1.5. I'm not sure, please check on the website. So with regards to teaching assistants, that's what they want. With regards to foreign English teachers, they want a degree. It can be a degree in anything, even with the teaching assistant, guys. Sorry for not mentioning that. It can be a degree in anything. So with the foreign English teachers, a degree in anything, a teacher's license, meaning it's either you've done a B.Ed or you've done a PGCE and you are a qualified teacher. You have a certificate in your possession to prove that. And see, I'm mentioning this because I want us to understand that all of these documents are required at the time of application. So if you are saying you are a certified or qualified teacher, your SACE certificate will be required at the time of application. Your PGCE certificate will be required. Don't say you are a qualified teacher while you are still completing your PGCE, otherwise they will not accept you. Don't apply while you are still waiting to graduate in May, they will not accept you. So those things, J, if you graduate in May, apply in May. There's an email, I don't know whether to put it here, but there's an email that they sent me. I asked this question and this was their response. So they did stipulate that if you are graduating in May, rather apply at that time when you have your physical documents. With this program, they want everything ready by that time. You can't submit your letter of completion. So in order to avoid guys getting rejected, it would be smart for you to do things the way I am saying them, or to ask. I can give you the email address or I can link it in the description box, but just try to have all your documents before you start applying. And please note that e-applications close at a certain point. You can't apply in July, they're already closed because they're already sorting out placements by that time. So try for the application period to be from now up until at least, I think, April, May. Try by that time, April, May. Yeah. So J, what's different from the teaching assistant and foreign English teacher is the teaching license. All the other requirements are the same. All the other documents that you need to put in are the same. Now, with regards to the benefits, number one, the teaching assistant, the salary is 48,000 NT, which is about 27, I don't know, just look at it here, 27,000 rand, if I'm not mistaken. And then you get a 2,300 NT housing allowance. I'm not sure how much it is. I think 1,000 rand, if I'm not mistaken. I will put up how much it is in rands. And then you add that up, it equals to 50,000. So before tax, all of this is before tax. They deduct tax 18% for your first 6 months. 18% for your first 6 months. And then what's nice is that you can get that amount back. You apply tax returns, you can get those amounts that you've been is deducted from your salary. So you need not to worry about the 18%. The first tax return is very handsome. It's very handsome because it's all a lot. So people buy when it comes to tax return in Taiwan, 18%, consider it's like your hidden savings account, because when it's time to file in for taxes, it's a lot. And then for your foreign English teacher, the amount is 65,000. It starts from 65,000. 65,000 NT. I will also put in how much it is in rands because I'm not sure. Then also you get 18% tax is deducted from that amount. You also get part of the benefits is that you get health insurance, which is like medical aid. You get health insurance and you pay for that. And then you get what is this? labor insurance, also all types of insurance, Bantu children. And then the second benefit is that they pay for your flight. When I say pay, I mean reimburse, not pay directly or book for you. So what they do is that you can book any flight as long as it's economy. They sponsor economy tickets up to the maximum of 40,000 NT. I think that is about 20,000 Rand if I'm not mistaken. So you can book any flight that's up to 20,000 Rand. And then when you get here to Taiwan, you must keep all your slips, all your invoices. So you keep your boarding ticket. It's very important, the boarding ticket. Boarding pass, your ticket, your boarding pass, your ticket, and then you keep that. Then you present it to your school when you arrive, and then the school will reimburse you your flight. If you are coming in as a foreign English teacher and you are coming in with your wife, your child, a direct relative, they will pay for their flight also. So if you're coming in with a direct relative, they pay. Your wife, your child, biological child, not your sibling. That's what they stipulate there. Your direct blood relative, which can be either your spouse or your child, they pay for their flight, also up to a maximum of 40,000 NT. So both of you, the maximum is 80,000 NT. Okay, that's the second benefit, health insurance, the third benefit. And then if you are a foreign English teacher, they give you 5,000 NT. The 5,000 NT is for the housing allowance. So if you have a teacher's license or you have a B.Ed, they give you 5,000 NT. If you come with your family, they give you 10,000 NT on top of the 65,000. So if you are single, on top of the 65,000 is added 70,000. If you are married, they give you 10,000 on top of the 65,000. Yeah, so 10,000 NT for married people, 5,000 NT for single. Yeah, I think those are the benefits so far. Because I think most people will come in and COVID is not that hectic. They used to pay for the taxi. I think they pay for your transport and everything from the airport, that taxi that you use. But now you can use anything. You can use the train or whatnot because COVID regulations have been reduced in some way. So yeah, that's about it. The program is very beneficial. If you are in South Africa, you have a degree and you are not employed, I would personally advise, it is totally up to you. And I understand that coming overseas is not for everyone, in the sense that not everyone has the willingness to endure the change in environment, the change in food and everything. Otherwise, money is for everyone, guys. And it's being successful is something that we have been promised in the word. So if it's something that you feel like it can be good for you, you want to try it out, you have a degree. I don't know about diplomas. Last time I checked, I started diploma. I don't know about advanced diplomas, but if you have a degree, you're in South Africa, you're unemployed, or you're applying to internships that will hire you for 2 years and pay you 7,000 rands or 5,000 rands, and you're not satisfied with that. To those who are Hlalani guys and Inichachi, if we're now satisfied with 6,000 and 5,000 for 2 years, and they have promised you a job and you see hope and you see that there's potential for you to grow in that industry, stay in SA. But for those who are willing to travel, who have certain goals they want to meet, and who have family members they want to support, and right now they're unemployed, I would strongly advise this, that you apply for this opportunity. It's very beneficial, I tell you. It is costly to come here at first, but the opportunity is very beneficial once you are here. There's a lot that you get to achieve that you wouldn't have if you were in South Africa. So if you have any questions, I will link the site, the website for TFETP. And if you have any questions, you can DM me, and I will answer any question you might have. Thank you again, guys. I am so sorry for now. I am not good at this, but I see improvement coming. I see consistency coming. So I will try and be a little bit consistent. Oh, English, my God. So I will try, and then ndizawuzama nee-vlogs ndizobona ningandipressurize. So I will try. Thank you again for watching. Do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to like, share my videos. Thank you so much. Please tell your friend that you know who can be willing to use this opportunity as a stepping stone in their career. Tell someone that you know, because I really want this program to be, ndifuna uyithengisa or ndifuna yaziwe broadly, because I haven't found another program here in Taiwan that accepts teaching assistants in public school besides you. You can get a job here in Taiwan in private schools with your degree. Yakwazi ufumana, but ufumana kwa private school. Most programs for public school, they want a B.Ed. So it's the first program that accepts people with a degree as teaching assistants, So try it out. Don't forget to come back, watch, like, share the love, comment. See you on my next video. Bye.